Okay, this is going to be a very casual conversation that I'm going to have with you guys. Okay, I have this WhatsApp group where I have many WhatsApp groups, but this particular WhatsApp group is open for all. Anyone can join. Okay, so you get all kinds of people and people who don't want to reveal their identity. They like to remain anonymous. So that kind of gives them this extra confidence or this boost of machoism that I can say whatever I like. Some people feel safe. Okay, he doesn't know my identity, so I can give bad words. I can lecture other people. If they would know my identity, if they know that I'm just a young man who's 16 years old or young boy, or I'm just working as in a call center getting $500 or $300 a month, nobody would respect me. But here I can position myself as an intellect. I can talk smart, or let's say I want to insult Islam or Hinduism, or I want to make fun of Narendra Modi or someone. Uh, so as long as I'm anonymous, nobody can. There are no repercussions. Okay, or I can even say, oh, I want to have sex or this and that, perverted stuff, and nobody can find out who I am. So people, when they are anonymous, they have this extra layer of uh, security or comfort or ease by which they become Superman. Okay, they have a lot of guts. But like they say, if your real identity was known, you would never do it. Like, you'll never meet any individual who will confront a person face to face and say, maybe 95% of what they say online, they'll never have the guts to say. Even guys, like they'll tell this girl, oh, I love your boobs, your this, your ass, I want to do this to you and that to you. Do you think that that person has the guts to say in front of that lady? Because if they do say, they might get beaten by the public, or they will be taken to jail, or if they record it, it'll be posted on social media, and the person's reputation, life can get destroyed. They lose their job, they lose everything. So there's no accountability for these people who are like, that's why we call them keyboard warriors. Okay. So in this WhatsApp group, I'm not saying all the people are keyboard warriors, but people keep themselves anonymous for various reasons. But I find it so funny when a 20-year-old or even a 30-year-old tells me, oh, it's my privacy, it's confidentiality. Boss, you are just someone ordinary who nobody knows, nobody heard of. What, you're making a big noise about it? Like some of them say, oh, you might imagine a college student telling me you might sell my data. Sell my data to who? Meta or Google? How much are they going to pay me? 1 million? What? They'll not even pay like $5. They'll not even pay $1 for your bloody details. What fuck you're talking about? Oh, sell my details and sell my privacy and okay. So, like I told you, in this group, there are people who I know, and there are quite a number of people who prefer to be anonymous, which is fine. The problem only occurs when people cross the line or people are trolls, which is very common with our Indian. They love to be trolls. They love to make fun of others. Like I even had this guy from boy from Calcutta. Is I think college fresher who was left, right, and center abusing Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this guy Dr. Subramaniam. Even though Dr. Subramanian is a politician and Modi don't get along. He was abusing both of them. He was making fun of both of them. And if you Google search, especially Dr. Subramaniam, he has, I think, a PhD. He has studied, I think, at Harvard. You can just check it out. Just a little bit too lazy. Okay, wait, let me just check. I think he has this thing from Harvard's Dr. Subra. Yeah, He's an economist and former law minister of India, as per Wikipedia. And what it says here is, where did he study? He's well educated. That much I can tell you. He's very, very well educated. Education, yes, Hindu college. Then he went, yeah, he studied at Harvard. Okay, full Rockefeller scholarship. So, and he is a PhD. He's a very learned man. And this gentleman, I think he is nearly, what, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old or something. How old is he? He's an old guy. He's not a young buck. He was born in 1939. How old is he? Let me just put. Dr. Subra, wait, Subra. My name, how old is he? How old is he? Okay. It's not mentioned. 77. Yeah, 77. Okay, I think around, no, not 77. 85? I think 85. Goodness. 85. Oof. Okay. So this guy who's 85 years old, who studied at Harvard, who is such a learned man, was accomplished so much. This college fresher, this young boy, is busy mocking him, making fun of him, talking shit about him, talking shit about his work, his education, everything. Okay, I'm not saying just because you have a PhD or you're from Harvard doesn't mean that you're perfect. Intellectually, yes, you should be smart. You can't get a PhD if you don't have intelligence. That is why find it very funny when people say, oh, just because you have education, it doesn't mean you're intelligent. And shut the fuck up. Yeah. Harvard, PhD. Please, go get yourself a bloody education. I'm a, high school dropout. I value education. Okay. There is a certain degree of merit, discipline, respect that comes from education. Don't discount it. Oh, I'm a dropout and I've made money. Yeah, you can make money being on OnlyFans content creator. Doesn't make you smart just because you can afford a Lambo. I have clients who drop out of college and they are into stock markets. They are into investing. They are into Amazon. Whatever that FDA and content creators, they make a lot of money. Some of them really make a lot of money. And just imagine I'm talking to a 20-25-year-old and he has made a lot of money. But just money doesn't make you a great person. In the same way, just only education doesn't make you a great person. But there is a certain degree of respect that comes from making money, from running a business, from PhD in Harvard, which makes you 0.00 whatever percent. So this young man from Kolkata, he doesn't even have a job. Huh? By the way, I forgot. He doesn't have a job. He's searching for a job. He's working as an intern. He's busy mocking and making fun of Dr. Subramaniam. He's busy mocking and making fun of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I'm not I don't agree with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, all his policies, but he's a great man. He's a legend. And you feel free to unsubscribe from my channel just because I said this. You may not agree or like his politics, but he is without a doubt the most powerful man in the world. Like Putin, you may not like him. Like Donald Trump, you may not like him. In the game of politics, in the game of leadership, in the game of success, they have etched their name. So I respect them even if I don't agree with everything. Okay. So this, college fresher, unemployed young man, making fun. No respect for any elders. I kicked him out of the group because you're a piece of shit, man. You are a student. You're not even, maybe as an intern, you work for free for 1-2 months. You can't even pay your own bloody bills. You don't have money to, forget buy an iPhone. You don't have money to buy a bar of chocolate. You don't have money to refill your internet without asking mommy and daddy. But you have the audacity to make fun of people who have accomplished greatness. go fuck yourself here. So I don't respect these kind of people. Okay. I don't respect people who work in call centers or earn peanuts in Indian rupees, but have the audacity to make fun of other people's earnings. That is why there are so many keyboard warriors who will make fun of, oh, your views are only so much. Oh, you are desperate for this. Uh, Talk to me about your credentials. Oh, I'm a multimillionaire. Yeah, really? Show me. Show me the evidence. Oh, why should I? I've shown. You don't have the balls. Oh, it's my wish. So, being anonymous, you can be Elon Musk, you can be a powerful Mexican cartel leader, you can be Narendra Modi's right hand guy. That's not reality. That is why you should respect people who have accomplished much more than you, at least by certain virtues. See, there are members in my group who are in their 60s and 70s. I respect them for their age. They might not be super rich, they might not be super successful, they might not be known. I respect them for their age. There are people who, like, there is one man, he has, I think, six children. I was like, you have six children. And that also he lives in Dubai. He is simple job, him and his wife. Nothing great, six children. I respect him for the fact that he is a father to six children. For me, one kid, I struggle and suffer. Six, just a man, six times more. He has to give selflessly, and he's a good man. There are people who are not rich in my group. There are a lot of youngsters. There are a lot of college students. There are freshers. There are people in their 20s, 30s. But they are all very humble. They are all very coachable. They are all very nice. Yes, some of them have crass views. Some of them talk smack about BJP, about Hindus, Muslims. Fine, all that I can. It's okay to have an opinion. But respect is paramount. Respect towards your elders, especially when you have not accomplished anything. And by putting a statement, hey, yeah, you have to earn my respect. Who the fuck are you, man? What have you done in life that someone even has to allow you to join a bloody group? So, joining my group is a privilege. Just as I consider having a YouTube channel, it's a privilege. Talking to you like this is a privilege. My health, it's a privilege. I don't take life for granted. So when you're part of such a group where there are quality people, making fun of others who are elder to you, making fun of someone who is earning more than you, making fun of someone who has accomplished a lot more, making fun of someone who has seen life more than you, for me, that is unacceptable. And I'm sorry to say, but our Indians now, our Indians who stay in India, they are very good at doing this. Strangely, the Indians who have traveled around the world, who have traveled, seen many countries, cultures, who have worked with different nationalities, under different companies, organizations, they are very humble, they are very respectful. Okay, they may not be humble, maybe they'll not be saints, but they're very different compared to an Indian who has lived only in India, only in a village, only in a small community, only with his people. Because that ignorance of being a big frog in a well, the big dog in a small yard, that mentality is not there. So, this particular incident that took place was one of the members. He calls himself, Miyamoto. Miyamoto, some Japanese name he has. I know his real details. But he calls himself Miyamoto. And he was, he offers a lot of advice. He has been a bodybuilder, he has been a powerlifter, he has been a fitness enthusiast, he has been a businessman, he has, from India, from literally nothing, he managed to make a career. Then he went abroad. Now he is settled down abroad. He's a family man. He's a good man. He may not be multi-millionaire, but the wealth of wisdom that he has, even though he's younger than me, I read his posts sometimes. So much of wisdom, practicality, knowledge, common sense. He's a good man. There are a lot of good members like him in my groups, and I've added them to my core groups where authentic, genuine, good people are there, where you can learn from. And yes, they debate and they argue. They don't agree with everything. Like in his case, he hates Trump. He cannot stand Trump. Uh, he is more of a Democrat, which is totally fine. I'm a little bit, not a little bit, I'm very inclined towards Republicans, although I'm not a big fan of what Donald Trump is doing. So we differ in points of view, but we respect each other. So I respect him highly. Now, this piece of shit from living in India or living in India or Indian young chap or whatever, instead of respecting the guy, instead of genuinely taking his advice to learn, grow, become better, all he was doing was using his kindness, his the fact that he can approach him and making fun of him. And unfortunately, my that friend, he didn't know he was taking him for a ride. Like his questions was how to become what a for example, I'm just giving a paraphrasing, how to become a multi-billionaire, how to become the top 0.00000 whatever 1%, how to become uber success. He would ask a lot of questions, which were all designed like how can I be a Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Bruce Lee or a legend. So Miyamoto, taking his alias, it's not his real name, he, thinking that this guy is genuinely offered him advice and guidance and told him, see, listen, it's not easy to become like that. It takes a lot. And he was guiding him, giving him examples about GPS, how people used to work before GPS was. A very interesting analogy of how he was explaining. He's like a good teacher, he's like a very good teacher and mentor. This son of a bitch, he, instead of asking from the heart, instead of genuinely wanting to learn, he was busy like asking him all these questions, and I could clearly make out he was trolling him. And then he responds by giving some typical, internet chat GPT spiritual answer. The oneness of the spiritual being or oneness of the intellect is infinite possibilities of blah, blah, blah. He responded trying to sound uber intelligent, uber deep, like a very philosophical human being, at the cost of making fun of the core member. And let me tell you, this is a typical Indian behavior. Okay, majority. They will make fun of you. They will mock you. They will underestimate you. They will disrespect you. They'll want to show you, see, my sausage is bigger than yours. It's like they call it, no, a dick measuring contest. It's so pathetic, yeah. I mean, what is wrong with you? You have a privilege of being in my group. You have a privilege of speaking and taking guidance from people who are twice your age, people who have moved out of India, who have a wealth of experience in terms of career, business, family life. Instead of using this platform to learn from your elders, you are trying to show off. You're trying to show off at the cost of their respect, trying to make fun of them, mock them, insult them. Like, how dare you? Who the fuck are you, man? You're some free fucking loader. You are a piece of shit. You're a nothing. You're nobody. Not even your own parents take you seriously. I doubt he even has friends, which is why he is like literally, remaining in groups and chatting endlessly. You don't have an iota of self-respect. No career, no money, no presence online, no accomplishment, living in secrecy, hiding behind a facade. but wanting to show, hey, I'm high and mighty, I'm superior, I'm smart, I'm the alpha male, I'm hiding behind that was a fake identity. Hmm. I immediately shut the guy. Immediately, that my dear friend was responding. Immediately, I intervened. Even though I was just, yeah. Funny thing is, I was sleeping. I just woke up and I saw my phone and I saw this message. Immediately, without even thinking, I said, "Listen, this guy's a troll. He's a piece of shit. Okay, please don't respond to him." And then after I freshened up, I typed out the message. I said, "You're doing it like Miyamoto. You're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. You really want to mentor, guide, and teach and train today's generation. These guys are not coachable. These guys are not, they don't have good intentions. They don't have a moral compass. Like he asked me, like, why are they like this? Yeah. I said, I told him, you cannot teach ethics, morals. You cannot teach character. You cannot teach heart. You can teach them some skill of how to type or how to, uh, you know, do particular job. You can't change. Like you can't give someone courage. You can't give someone common sense. That guy's upbringing is skewed. I pity, seriously, I pity his parents. It's like a mistake. There was a hole in the condom, and he came out by mistake. He's a kind of like embryo, sperm, or whatever, which should have been aborted. They are the scum of the earth. Yeah, it's like after you had a shit after many days, and you look at what did you put outside, and you're like, oh, yuck. He's that kind of an individual. And he left the group. I was very glad he left the group. He was a piece of shit. And I don't want such people to join. I told my this friend Miyamoto, I told him I would rather have 10 people like you in a group, just 10, rather than have 100,000 pieces of shit like these who don't add any value. And I'll tell you, it's very unfortunate that the majority of our Indians in India, majority, they are like this. They live on fake egos, they live on fake pride, they live on a make believe facade. But they'll never talk to you face to face, they'll never approach you one on one, they'll never reveal their true identity. They live, that's why they're called keyboard warriors, no? And they have nothing to show for their achievements. Nothing, absolutely nothing. They are a shame to their families. Their friends make fun of them. Their parents don't take them seriously. Their families, nobody. So they can't change their reality. So they live in this virtual world of greatness. The minute it is switched off, yeah, they can act high and mighty. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. The minute it is switched off, they're lost. They don't want to face the real world because it's too painful. It's too boring. That's why they have to switch on to this virtual world of porn and girls and chatting and, trying to be pseudo intellectual below people's videos and comments. Oh, who the fuck are you? Yuck, piece of shit. Ha, ha, ha. If I was you, he, who, stupid comments. That is their reality. That is their curse. And they will forever remain in that sewage that they are. It's like a pig being in his, pigsty with all shit and all that. You can log online and consider yourself Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or a swan or the most handsome looking guy, the most intellectual. The minute that internet goes off now, it's a very sad reality. Very sad. But like you say, no, ignorance is a bliss. They don't want to face it, and they'll never until the day comes where they genuinely need money, where they genuinely need maybe a job, genuinely need help. Oh, it's only only when you suffer, you realize and you become a better human being. In some cases, people will suffer, but they'll not change. And then they'll continue with their bitter, sad existence. That is the thing of so many Indians. They're so frustrated with their lives. They've just given up. They know for a fact they can't migrate abroad. They know for a fact they can't get a good job. They know for a fact they cannot earn more. That's it. That's a reality. But they don't want to face it. So what's the best way? Go online and feel good about it. Put on this fake persona. It's like, this vanilla sky. You are gone into some kind of world where you're perfect. The perfect girl, the perfect guy, the perfect friends. You're just in this virtual sleep. Unfortunately, my groups are not meant for that. It's not a virtual reality porno feel good zone. You have to find other groups to go and brag about how big your sausage is. Go to some other groups, not my groups. My groups, I want quality people. And eventually I get them. It's a process of weeding out the losers. And I threw him out. And I gave due respect to Miyamoto and I told him, "You're a gem and I'm honored to have you and I will not allow anyone to disrespect you." And the feeling of respect was mutual. And I let everyone read the message in the group. I only want quality members. I don't want crap. I'm not looking at popularity. I'm not looking at large numbers. Few people, worth it. They may not be millionaires. They may not be billionaires. They may not be famous. They're genuine people. Genuine people who I get along with. Because my groups, my rules. Like I said, because I deal with majority of Indians, this is a massive, major drawback of our Indians. And this is one of the key reasons why Indians will never succeed in life. Never, never, never succeed in life. That Narendra Modi's vision of 5 trillion economy, superpower. At the end of the day, the quality of a country is the quality of its citizens, right? If the majority are superstitious, if majority are dumb fucks, if majority live in this virtual world where they are desperate and pseudo-intellect and believe in all idols and superstition and nonsense. They have this gang mentality of putting other people down. It's either my way or the highway, mocking others, making fun of others. Oh, we are superior. Chinese people eat snakes and this and that. Oh, Pakistan is like this, or Arabs are like that. Or we are superior. My sausage is the best. I live in that pigsty, that small dog in a big dog in a small backyard. And that is exactly the reason why so many Indians leave India. If you have to grow, you cannot grow being surrounded by all these small-minded, familiar faces who live in their bubble of greatness. We are number one, ekdam number one. Yeah. That's why when you get out of your comfort zone, go to a different country, different culture, different company, different environment, take on different projects, you become humble, you learn the realities of life. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Feel free to let me know your comments and thoughts down below. Agree, disagree. Love to hear from you. Okay? Yalla. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Chalo.